Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, now listen, before we get started, y'all already know merch is now available. For those who don't know, merch is now available at www.rodneythavoice.com. You can get your Feeling Like a Rich Black Woman. Let me just sit this mic down for a second. You can see, I don't have to sit it down. Feeling like a rich black woman tee. Sweaters, tank tops. Girl, I got all types of stuff. I got my summer, fall, spring collection. Sheree. If Sheree website is not up by the end of this season, let's get into the review. All right. So Ross is mad. Ross said that, he felt as though his wife was drowning. I said, well, girl, if you feel like your wife was drowning over that little scene, then girl, y'all might need to exit stage left because, girl, I done seen some of the girls drown, Titanic style. Girl, what was going on with Sonya? That wasn't drowning, okay? That wasn't drowning, Ross. Can I say something? Can I say something, y'all? Because I feel like some of you are not being honest just because it's Kenya. Y'all are not gonna get me to believe that what Ross did in that moment, standing up and cursing at Kenya and Sheree, wasn't wrong. I think I asked y'all this the other day when I went live. I want you to go and ask your man, go and ask your partner, go and ask, girl, somebody else's man. Whoever you with, I want you to go and ask your man that if another man stood up at a dinner table and said to you, don't F with my wife, what would his reaction be? I think that when you sit here and try and say that, oh, what Ross did wasn't that big of a deal, when you know that if, depending on the man that was there, probably, right? Most likely it would have been some furniture moving. Somebody would have got their tail whooped. Somebody would have got monkey stomped. To talk like that to someone, especially a woman, while your man is sitting right beside you, and then for some of you to sit here and try and act like what Ross did. Was Ross about to grab Kenya by her hair and, girl, drag her around the beach? No. Was Ross. Was Ross about to, girl, stomp Kenya? No. But that still doesn't take away from, even though it didn't get to that, it wasn't to that point, that, girl, what he did was out of line and out of order. Again, just go ask your man what would his response be if Ralph had said, I keep saying Ralph, if Ross had said that to you. And what would you expect your man to do if another man had spoken to you like that while your man was sitting right beside you? What would your expectations be? So we can play this game all day long about what Ross said. Was it bad? Was it not bad? He didn't curse at Kenya. He just used a curse word. Okay, let me stand up and say that to you. And me being, girl, one of the kids, your man will still have a problem with my big tail standing up cursing at you. We're going to move on from that, all right? Again, Ross says that his wife was drowning. So he had to step in. Ross, your wife was drowning a couple of years ago from what she said when she didn't receive emotional support from you. You didn't step in then. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. That's why she don't want to have another baby with you, Ross. That's what she told me through my TV screen. Now, I don't know what she told you in private, but she said that's the reason why she don't want to have another baby, because you wasn't there to support her emotionally when she was drowning. I'm just saying. Um, I'm sorry. I still think Kenya was right. Yes, this is a work trip. Saying you knew it was a work trip before she invited the girls. Kenya tried to get in contact with Sanya before the day started. Sanya did not answer or return her phone calls. It's weird to me that Marlo ended up at the iFit commercial shoot, iFit shoot. Excuse me. Thank you. I know somebody just said bless you. Thank you. I watched the episode again. Sanya didn't even invite Marlo. She invited Sheree and Kenya. She said the other girls, the other people, she had something else planned for them to do. So quiet as it's kept, when Marlo popped up on the scene, why wasn't Sanya like, girl, why are you here? Where is Sheree and Kenya at? While yes, Sanya was at work, like I said in my video, girl, she got a break. Sanya was still mad at Kenya because she felt as though Kenya disrespected her the day before. That's all that was about. Because if Sanya really wanted to get in contact with Kenya, she could have returned Kenya's phone call that morning when she said she called her twice. She could have used Marlo's phone to get in contact with Sheree to see what was going on and why is Marlo here and y'all not. All right. Marlo says that Kenya is just mad because John, she mentioned something about, Marlo gonna throw a penis in your face, girl. I mean, it is what it is. Marlo, I don't think Marlo is hard up for a man. I honestly don't. I think Marlo's whole goal in men is to get money. And that's just what it is. But she loves to throw a man in your face. Girl, Marlo, do you really think that Kenya care about John? Do you really think Kenya care about somebody who she just met in Jamaica? Girl, she probably told him, come on, girl, let's shoot this show with me. Because just come on. You could get some camera time. Come on. We just got a scene to shoot. Girl. Sheree says that she has 3 weeks to put her show together. Well, girl, actually, you didn't have 14 seasons. I know Sheree ain't been on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, 14 seasons straight. But girl, Sheree, girl, you don't have no 3 weeks to get She by Sheree together. You've had how many years has Sheree been on Real Housewives of Atlanta? It's been on for 14 seasons. 9 or 10. She's been on Real Housewives of Atlanta for a long time. I really think that this was just something that Sheree used as a storyline. I don't think Sheree cares about She by Sheree. I don't. I honestly don't. Marlo is in charge of the girls. While Sonya is at work, she left Marlo in charge. Girl, she tells the group that pretty much she's in charge until Sonya gets back. They are pretty much paying her dust. I do believe that, girl, y'all want to talk about somebody picking. I'm going to be honest with y'all. And y'all know I am Team Twirl. So don't get in my comment section talking about nothing about no Marlo. But I do feel like Kenya do be picking at Marlo. I do. Even when Marlo was talking, Kenya was like, okay, let me go get me some water. I think she does that to get under Marlo's skin. She knows that gets under Marlo's skin. Girl, did you really have to get up at that moment and go get some water, Kenya? Okay, girl. Sheree and Sanya, Sheree goes to, support Sanya. She arrives pretty much after it was all said and done. She said the driver got lost. And they pretty much just talked about the situation between Kenya and I guess the rest of the girls. Sheree is pretty much playing both sides. I want Sheree, you know what? It's a disappointment because I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Sheree. I just expect, like the way I expect more from Marlo, because Marlo pretty much, she's not an OG, but Marlo been on the show for 10 years. So Marlo, out of a lot of the girls, should know how this works. Like Sheree is an OG. Of course, she's been off and on the show, but she was there at the inception of the show, right? So I just expect more from Sheree. Sheree, the way that she moves on this show, it's that of an amateur. It's that of a newbie. The mistakes that Sonya makes, okay, girl, I can just chalk that down to, girl, this is her first season. You know, she'll get it together, right? I have no excuses for Sheree. Because Sheree should know better. Like this back and forth, all over the place, it's just a lot to me. Um, I put girl. I noticed. I guess it's kind of cute, but it's also kind of like, girl, why are y'all so dramatic? Have y'all noticed every time they meet up, it's like it's their first time meeting up in like months. Like when they all came and Sheree was already there, you know. Hey, how are you? Oh my God, girl, y'all probably just saw each other 7 hours ago. girl, girl, y'all are that excited to see somebody, girl, 7 hours later? It's cute, whatever, girl. Heath, that's Manyetta's husband. Can I say something? Heath looks like he's a cute man. But that plait, what is this, Heath? What is that plait sitting at the top of your head? I need to know, what is that piece of hair that's just sitting right there at the top of your head? What is that plait? I don't like that plait. I'm like, girl, just cut it off. Girl, just cut it off. Girl, it's like you're trying to hang on. You trying to hang on to that little piece of hair you got on your head. Just cut it off or let the rest of it grow out. I don't know. But I don't like that plait. I don't like that man. I don't like that thin man bun sitting at the top of his head. It's a mess, girl. But he seems like he's the girl. Quan is skilled. He is just on a trip, really just for a free vacation, food and drinks. Girl, every time I see Heath, his name is Heath. Every time I see Heath, girl, he either eating, girl, drinking, laughing, or giggling. Girl, it's birds above them. The birds start messing everywhere. I was like, girl, why would they sit them underneath? I'm sure, like, girl, y'all know those birds are probably gonna, like, why would y'all sit them right underneath some birds? You know, girl, it's actually kind of funny that Candy don't play about her food, but it's also kind of like, why does Candy act like someone who grew up as a child and like she ate out of trash cans and dumpsters? Like, Candy, you cannot be that serious about food to the point where, girl, you're willing to sit there and stand underneath bird shit to finish your plate. Like, I get the other girls probably did stay because they wanted to irritate Marlo, especially Kenya. Like, I know, girl, Kenya, I feel like Kenya purposely irritating Marlo. I do. But, like, Kenya was like, no, I'm just going to finish my plate. Girl, y'all really going to sit there while birds just sitting over y'all head just shitting on y'all? And my Candy just sitting there. Candy, why do you act like somebody who ain't never had no food a day in your life? Anyways, girl. Some of these conversations I did feel as though they were repetitive. You know, either they had the conversation, I just feel like some of the conversations they had twice. Not twice, but like different people had the conversation, so I don't really feel the need to like go through scene by scene. So Marlo says, everybody, let's go by the pool. Y'all know I kind of feel bad for Marlo because even though I'm not a doctor, I do feel like Marlo really wants to be accepted and she really wants to be friends with everybody. And I think a lot of people have said this too. And I think that when Marlo feels as though she's being mistreated, she doesn't know how to respond, and her only response is to just like, right? Because she really wants to be accepted. And because when she feels as though she's being rejected, like she just like, it's like she just sees red. That's why I'm really not on the like hate Marlo train, because I feel as though, even though again I'm not no doctor, I feel like I kind of have Marlo figured out at this point. Not to give her an excuse for some of the things that she said, because from what they said, Marlo has went way, 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 way below the belt, especially as it pertains to Brooklyn and I think Blaze too. So it's like, girl. But I can also understand, but I guess because I've, put it in my head, like, girl, this is why she act the way that she act. Marlo gets real frustrated. It's like, even when she said, y'all, let's go to the pool. Let's go to the pool area. It's like, girl, she wants to be in charge, but you can't be in charge because, girl, you're not in charge of the girls like that. You're just not. And then especially, girl, Kenya not gonna give you the satisfaction to even let you feel as though, girl, even though Sanya left you in control or gave you the, whatever, she basically told her to lead until she got back. Kenya's not gonna give her that power. So Kenya is gonna agitate Marlo as much as she can. Right? But Marlo is right, y'all. I'm sorry. I know as much as y'all don't want to hear that. Marlo is right when she was talking to Manetta. Manetta goes out. She goes and she sits beside. I feel like I started talking real loud. Manetta goes out and she stops and talks to Marlo. Marlo kind of makes a little jab, like I guess Candy allowed her to come outside. They talk about Candy and what happened. I mean, they talked about it later at the table too. We could talk about it later. I mean, Marlo, right? Candy did bring up the nephews. Did she say their names? Like somebody tried to tell me online. She didn't say the names, but why we have why are we playing this game as though Candy did not insert herself in something that absolutely had nothing to do with her? And even with Candy saying later in the episode, I guess we can talk about it right now. Even with Candy saying later in the episode about, men not being able to, I guess, speak to a woman or defend themselves against a woman. Sweetie, why are you acting like Ralph's wife wasn't sitting 1 inch away from her? Again, Candy did not have to say anything. That had nothing to do with her. Ralph's wife was sitting right beside him. So if Ralph's wife did not say anything, then Candy did not have to say anything. Candy inserted herself in something that, again, had absolutely nothing to do with her. And her trying to justify her saying what she said because, a man can't say nothing to a woman, and all that stuff. Well, girl, you should have let Drew handle that situation. That is the truth, y'all. As much as y'all may not want to admit it, because I know that a lot of people can't stand Marlo, girl, Candy didn't have no business opening up her mouth. Everybody at that table was privy to the same exact information. One, because Candy told most of them. And the only person that had something to say was Candy. Nobody else said anything. Now, was Candy telling the truth? Yes, Candy was telling the truth. But that still does not mean that she should have opened up her mouth. Especially when Ralph had somebody right there beside him that could have defended him if she felt that Ralph needed defending. I think it's funny that Candy wants to defend Ralph, but it's been times where Candy didn't open up her mouth to defend Kenya. Just a few weeks ago, remember Kenya was agitating Marlo, even though she probably was. But girl, she was agitating Marlo. Now Marlo on your ass, your mama ass, and your husband's ass. Okay? Not necessarily Mama Joyce. They go water rafting or whatever it's called. They said the water could be 1 foot to 25 feet. Girl, I don't really play. I don't really, I'm not the adventurous person like that. I would be the person where y'all would get mad at me. I don't really do the water like that. I don't do stuff like that. That's just not me. I think that the other girls should enjoy themselves. Like me not doing it shouldn't bother you. Girl, as soon as you would have said 25 feet, girl. They would have to give me a couple of shots for me to get on that, for me to get on them sticks. Because that's all that was, some sticks. Sheree, of course, is defending Ross. I don't expect anything less from Sheree. This is the same person who basically thought it was okay. What's her name? Tammy? Remember when Tammy's nephew acted the fool? Were they in Miami or somewhere? And Sheree, you would think someone who is a victim of domestic violence wouldn't be so quick to defend a man. And again, I'm not saying that Ross was, about to beat Kenya up or nothing like that. Sheree always on the wrong side. Manyetta and Candy sit down before dinner. Manyetta says that she has some questions. At first I thought Manyetta was like, Manyetta, you lying. But I forgot that Manyetta did actually go sit down beside Marlo. So maybe Manyetta did, ooh, my head itch. Maybe Manyetta actually did have questions. That's why she went out and sat beside Marlo. And then that's how the conversation started. But, she basically said she had some questions. And that, she sat with Marlo. Candy says that she was telling the truth. Candy feels as though she's justified in saying what she said. And Marlo isn't justified in saying what she said because Marlo was telling a lie. To me, both of them was telling the truth. I'm just going to put it out there. Candy wasn't lying and Marlo wasn't lying. As much as people may not want to admit that what Marlo was saying, I think it's weird that girl years ago, especially when Miss Sharon was alive, may she rest in peace, and Mama Joyce was on Todd's ass, and girl, most of the viewers used to talk about how Mama Joyce would disrespect Todd and belittle Todd and how Candy would never come to the defense of her husband. Now all of a sudden Marlo is saying that, and now it's, oh, Marlo, you telling a lie. Is Marlo really telling a lie? Is she really telling a lie, y'all? Are we really going to play this game? Was Marlo really telling a lie? Candy wasn't lying about what she said, and Marlo was not lying about what she said. And no, I don't expect Todd to sit there and side with Marlo. So no, Todd is not going to say, yeah, I felt like your mama belittled me. Yeah, I felt like your mama disrespected me. But we know that Todd felt disrespected. And we know he probably felt belittled by Mama Joyce. When you got the mama out here talking about, girl, Mama Joyce meeting up with Portia, the same person who accused Candy of what she accused her of, and said that Candy turned lemons into lemonade. Okay? Girl, we really gonna play this game, y'all? Like I said, I hate to be the one to get on here and say this, but I feel like, girl, we're forgetting about seasons past. Like, girl, seasons in the past, like, are we for real? We really gonna sit here and act like Candy ain't sit there on TV and told Todd to his face? Don't you sit here and act like you more successful than me? We gonna play this game! Are we gonna play this game, y'all? Are we really gonna play this game? Again, I feel like I'm right and I feel like y'all wrong. Are we really gonna play this game, y'all? Candy tells Marlo again, of course, again, I was right, you was lying on my husband. Was she really lying? Was she really lying, Candy? All right. Marlo. Marlo is weird. Girl, I feel like I feel like I try to be fair. I feel like when I think that somebody is right, I say they right. When I think somebody is wrong, I say they wrong. Marlo is weird. Marlo, you are not that girl moved or touched by the fact that Sheree was cheering you on. Girl, why are you acting like you was really at the Olympics, girl? It was a little race, girl. Y'all ran probably 30 yards. I just love the support, and anytime that I feel down, I'm going to look at that video. Sheree said, girl, I had money on the line. I think Marlo just wants some camera time, girl. Candy tells Marlo that she's not Michelle. Oh, why did Marlo and Candy have on the same shirt? I think it was Alexander McQueen because Kenya said she almost bought the same shirt. Girl, that would have been funny if all three of them would have popped up at dinner with that same shirt on. Candy says she's not Michelle Obama. Todd says next time, oh, I'm not Michelle Obama. If you go low, I'm going low. Okay, girl. Todd says, and y'all know I give Todd hell, but it's really just jokes. But some of y'all get mad, girl, whatever. I'm about to say something that some of y'all about to be like, girl, what? Todd says, next time, can y'all leave me the fuck out of it? I do believe there is a difference in what Ross did and what Todd did. I don't think what I felt like Ross did was out of line. And we know that if that was any other man who said that to a woman whose man was right there, girl, again, it would have been some flipping tables and furniture moving. I think Todd was just saying, girl, just leave, when y'all get into it, just leave me the fuck out of it. Of course, Marlo pulls the, oh, you gonna talk like that, talk like that to me without a man here? Well, Marlo, if we're gonna be fair, you the one who brought Todd into it. Todd was over there minding his business. I still, to this day, don't think that there was a problem with Todd getting into it or handling Marlo the way that he felt at that time. Because again, Marlo was disrespecting Todd. So Todd had every right to step in and defend himself. What was going on with Sanya? Sanya was not being cursed out. No one was yelling at Sanya. No one was calling Sanya out of her name. So there was no need for Ross to get involved. I could see if somebody was calling her all types of B's and H's and sluts and girl, I'ma F you up, and then he stepped into it. I could see if somebody had broke a flute like Mariah did on Married to Medicine and Dr. Daddy Damon had to be like, hold up, baby. Y'all going too far with breaking glasses and shit now, right? Stuff like that I can understand. But there was no reason for Ross to get involved. There was every reason for Todd to stand up and be like, look, not stand up, but like stand up for himself and be like, look, girl, if you want to go back and forth, and then at the end him telling her, girl, just leave me the fuck out of it. And then Marlo trying to pull the old girl. I don't think it's the same thing. I think Todd was right and Ross was wrong. That's just how I look at it. So girl, Aaron says he gotta go because he gotta get up in the morning. No, production told you. No, production told you, girl, tonight we not gonna have none of that fuck shit. When we get a look past, girl, once we get a look past the entree, we gonna need you to get your ass up and leave. Cause last night you fucked up the scene. Production told Ross to get your ass up. Once we have the salad, once we have, girl, the soup, once you eat a little bit of chicken, jerk chicken, and once you eat a little bit of, rice and beans, get your ass up and leave. Because last night, you fucked up the scene. So, girl, Ross had to come up with a lie and tell the kids that, girl, he had to go to work the next day. So, girl, you see where Ross got up, all the other men left. Okay? Because, girl, this is not what we gonna do. The girls gonna tussle, sweetie. And I get that this is Ross, this is his first season, so maybe he doesn't know, but there is kind of like a rule that has been set by, I guess, not necessarily the show, but by the cast members that the men just don't get involved, right? The men just don't get involved. But girl, Ross got his ass up at 11 and said, let me go. Girl, they told me I gotta leave. So Sanya say, what's up, Kenya? Just not tell you how. I say, yeah. Again, y'all know I'm Team Swirl. But I was like, bitch, they about to tongue tussle. I love me an old tongue tussling scene, okay? So I'm like, oh shit. Say you about to get with Kenya. What's up, Kenya? Kenya, look. Why you sound like a man? Oh shit. Oh girl, that's a Ross. Oh girl. Oh child. But that's a spirit of Ross, girl. He said you over there talking shit, nigga. Oh girl. Oh my God. Girl, Kenya said, girl, why you sound like a man? So girl, they come back from commercial break. I was so disappointed in Sanya. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought that Sanya was about to give Kenya a old school Jamaican girl. I'm talking about. I thought Sanya was gonna be talking in that Jamaican accent and all that shit, and girl clapping and girl getting Kenya together. It didn't go nothing like I thought it was gonna go. Girl, Kenya had Sanya looking stupid. Girl, Sanya got an issue with Kenya and don't know what the issue is. Kenya asked her to give her an example of what happened after they apologized and basically talked about, you know, the whole hanging up in her face stuff. What have I done since then? I'll wait. Sanya, let me think about it. Girl, Candy bust out laughing in the circle. Because at this point, saying you look dumb. That, like, son, you look crazy. I was so mad because I really was like, "Oh, girl, bitch, say you about to start talking in that Jamaican accent and maybe start girl doing all that, and all that shit, and it just didn't go nothing. It didn't go that way. So I was like, "Oh, girl, saying you flopped. Damn." I was really ready for. I was really ready for like one of those old nasty Claudia Nini Puerto Rico moments. Okay, and it just didn't get. It just. I was like, oh shit. Say you done set up there, girl. Like you ready, girl. What's up, Kenya? Kenya had you looking crazy, girl. And that was pretty much it. Saying you don't even know why she mad at Kenya. You just mad. You just mad. You just mad for no reason, girl. Was that it? That's pretty much it, girl. I'm done. Girl, I almost died just a minute ago. Is that it? Left my water on the counter. Just shine on. That's it, girl. I mean, I really ain't got a whole bunch of notes. That's pretty much it. You know, I write big, too. That's another thing. She told Kenya you were looking at your phone. Kenya said, I don't even have my phone. I was like saying, girl, you really trying to come for Kenya? Kenya had you looking dumb from the get go. You been looking at your phone. Girl, I don't even have my phone. My phone is in my bag, and my bag is over there. I said, post saying you. Just like Candy said, saying you just, girl, I don't know why you trying to come for Kenya, girl. Just let it go. Girl, just let it go. You not gonna win. You can't even give a reason why you mad at Kenya. That's the sad thing about it. All right, y'all, that's it. All right, I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.